Sairam children, and welcome back to our history class. So today we are going to continue with our same chapter, chapter 3, Nazism and the rise of Hitler. We will be continuing with our lesson, but before that, let's take a short recap. So children, in the last class, we saw that President Hindenburg, he offered chancellorship to Hitler. Now Hindenburg was from Weimar Republic. Mysterious fire broke out in the German parliament. Enabling Act was passed in March 1933. All these events took place in the same year. Hitler became the Chancellor in 1933 in the month of January. In the month of February, mysterious fire, this incident took place. And in the month of March, Enabling Act was passed. Okay, this all we saw in the last class. Also, we saw how Hitler sidelined Parliament. All political parties were banned because he wanted to remove democracy from the country, right? He had complete control over the economy, also media, army and judiciary of Germany. He controlled everything. More security forces were created. Okay, they were already prevailing. Security guard police were there in Germany, but he added more police forces. Okay children, so today we will continue with our new point, new topic, that is reconstruction. Of what? It is political reconstruction to build Germany. Okay, the economic crisis was Germany was facing. Now look at your monitor. He is Hjalmar Schacht. Okay, he was the Hitler's economist. Now Hjalmar Schacht was given responsibility of economic recovery in Germany by Hitler. He aimed at full production and also employment through a state-funded work creation program. Okay, so he played a very important role in German economy. Here you can see, Hitler along with Hjalmar. Okay, now look at this. Oh, you love cars, even I love car. Vintage car, look at this. You know what is this? Which car? It is Volkswagen. Yes, it was produced in Germany. Okay. See this one more. Also look at your monitor. Yeah, look at this beautiful car. This project produced famous German car. Okay, and it was called as the people's car. Volkswagen. Beautiful, no? Children, Hitler got quick success even in foreign policies. It was Hitler he pulled out of the League of Nations that was in the year 1933. Now what is this League of Nations? It is something like United Nations, wherein many countries are the members. Same way, many countries were the members of this League of Nations. And these countries, the members of this League of Nations, they have to follow certain rules and regulation. Okay, now he wanted to become very powerful, okay, politically powerful. So first thing what he did was he left the membership. He gave away the membership of the League of Nations. Okay, this happened in the year 1933. Children, many events, important events took place from 1933 to 1939. And this series of events led to Second World War. Okay, so all these events are very important. Now, in 1936, he reoccupied Rhineland. Remember Rhineland? I did mention about you. I did tell you about Rhineland. Rhineland, which was demilitarized. Okay, it was taken away by the Allied power, France. Yeah, Rhineland is said to have big resources. It's famous for resources. Yeah. Now, Rhineland was taken away by him. 1938. What did he do? He integrated Austria and Germany. This integration was done under the slogan, one people, one empire and one leader. Okay, because there were many people in Austria empire, people were speaking German. Okay, and who was their leader? Who became their leader? It was Hitler. Okay, fine. Now, Hitler then turned his attention towards Sudetenland. Okay, he forcefully took away the Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia. Okay, he took over it, the entire country. Okay, and what did he say about this Sudetenland? He said that there were people who were speaking German language. So he took it over. I will just show you in the map. Okay, here it is. First we will see the Rhineland, yeah, which was again recaptured, reoccupied by the Germans. Okay, we'll see the next map. Here it is. Okay, I'll just zoom it. This is Czechoslovakia and this is Sudetenland, which was taken away forcefully by Hitler. Okay, now let's move further. See, children, actually, England considered this Treaty of Versailles too harsh. Okay, they felt that it was too harsh on the Germans. So now Germany had unspoken support of England in all this. Okay, and they knew that how Hitler was becoming powerful day by day, and about all his action, what he did with Rhineland, what he did with Austria, what he did with Sudetenland. So they knew it, but they didn't take any action against him. The reason was they thought that after the First World War, the treaty was too harsh on the Germans. So they wanted to be little lenient on the Germans. So they just ignored him. Okay, and this victory of Hitler, the success of Hitler, the success of the country inside as well as abroad, changed the destiny of the country. Okay, Hitler did not stop here. Yes, he continued. Schacht, who was economist, had advised Hitler not to invest hugely in rearmaments, in weapons, as the state had not fully recovered from the economic crisis. So he didn't want to invest more on arms. But it is said that cautious people had no place in Nazi Germany. He had to leave, and what did Hitler do? He chose war as the solution for economic crisis. Resources were accumulated by expansion of territory. Now, children, very important event took place. Germany invaded Poland. That was in September 1939. And this gave rise to war with France and England. A tripartite pact was signed in September 1914, 1 year after Poland was invaded. And this pact was signed between Germany, Italy and Japan. Okay, just see this flag. Did you see? Yeah. This strengthened Hitler's power, and by the end of 1940, Hitler was at the pinnacle, as the most successful point of his power. It was on the top. Okay. Now, did you see here? They are signing the pact, the tripartite. Yes, pact was signed. Yeah, one more image for you all. Yes, let us move further now. Children, as Hitler became powerful, he started working for his long-term aim. Now, what was his long-term aim? It was to conquer Eastern Europe. He attacked the Soviet Union. Yes, in the year 1941, June 1941. This was a historic blunder because what did Hitler do? He exposed the Western German front to British aerial bombing, and the Eastern front to the powerful Soviet Union army. At this map, it will be clear to you. Now, where is the Germany? Yeah, here is Germany. Okay, where is the Western front? Yes. Did you see flag of Britain? So they attacked the Germans from the Western front, and from the Eastern they had Soviet Unions attack Germany. Both powerful countries. Okay. Now let's move further. Yeah. Now what happened in Stalingrad? In Stalingrad, the Soviet Red Army inflicted a crushing and very humiliating defeat on Germany. Germany were defeated by the Soviets. And then this Red Soviet Army, they persecuted the retreating German soldiers until these German soldiers reached Berlin. And thus, Soviet now dominated over the entire Eastern Europe. For half a century, they dominated the eastern part of the Europe, children. Yes, look at this. When the Soviets won the war, children, initially, see, till now, USA was nowhere in picture. Okay, wars were fought between Germany, France. Okay, then Italy was in war, Austria was there, Soviet Union was there, England was there, but US were nowhere seen in the picture. This USA, they kept itself away from the war because it was not ready to face all again the economic problems what they face during the First World War. You remember, na? Economic depression. Many lost their jobs. Many were unemployed. Even the peasants faced problems. So they did not want to undergo the same situation. So they just kept away themselves from all the war. Now, what did Japan do? Now, Japan came into picture. Japan, it started expanding its power. Okay, in the east, Japan occupied French Indochina and was planning to attack on US naval bases in the Pacific. I'll show you in the map French Indochina where it is. Look at this map. Okay, I'm going to show you what French Indochina. Now I'll just take my brush. Okay, you got it. Now listen, what is this? It is the French Indochinese Union. It was a grouping of French colonial territories in Southeast Asia until 1954. Okay, now let's continue. Japan started extending its support to Hitler, Germany, and started bombing the US base. See, it is Japan who forced USA to enter the war. Initially, USA did not enter the war. Now what did Japan do? It started bombing on the US base force and that is at Pearl Harbor. Okay, the US base, and this is how USA entered the Second World War. This Second World War ended in May 1945 with the defeat of Hitler and also US dropping the atom bomb on Hiroshima in Japan. Now I'll show you the map. First I'll show you Pearl Harbor. Okay, now Pearl Harbor is an island at Oahu, Hawaii, that is to the west of Honolulu. Okay, now children, here it is the map of Japan. Okay, can you see Hiroshima? Yes. Now see the next map. Again it is map of Japan. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed by USA. One more thing children, I told you about French Indochina, right? Those places are present days Vietnam and Cambodia and Laos. Okay, don't forget that. So that was the end of the Second World War. Children, I think so things are clear for you all. We will stop over here. This lesson is not yet over. Okay. So in the next class, we will take up a new topic of the same lesson. Till then, take care. Read the lesson properly. Note down the dates and events. See you in the next class. Till then, thank you and bye.